and welcome to another episode of Ginger Force Apocalypse, the podcast. I'm Britt Rochelle.
I'm Evan.
And we're going to be talking about something that can be heartbreaking, especially for game developers, but for gaming fans alike. And that's like games that were teased but never released. The what do they call that? The white buffalo of gaming. The one that got away. I want to know, before we get too into it though, Muffin, is there a game that you thought was going to come out not without vaporware? Let's go. We talked about shovelware, now we're on vaporware. Is there a game that y'all in the chat or Muffin yourself that has wanted to come out or thought was going to come out and then it's got canceled last minute?
No, because I don't really get myself hyped up for that type of stuff.
Right.
I will wait until it's like actually released before I'm like, hell yeah, this game.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm just waiting for freaking GTA 6 to get vaporwared. I'm sure it won't.
GTA 6 has been delayed again.
Oh, I'm not surprised. When's it been delayed to? At this point, like, it's probably not even going to come out until the PS6 comes out, which, again, it's slated for another 3 years.
Delayed till November.
Oh, I thought that was when it
was.
The
last one was delayed till August.
Oh.
But yes, delayed till November.
Jesus. If y'all don't want to release GTA 6, you could just not release GTA 6 or make it a movie.
It says November 19 is the confirmed date.
We'll see. Just in time for Christmas.
Confirmed that GTA 6 is still on track to launch November 19, 2026.
On track, as
Players
if it's...
on Reddit are taking it with a grain of salt.
As they should.
Oh, man. It looks like a poor Call of Duty.
What does?
Like, remake. The fucking pictures that they have on Gamer about GTA 6.
Oh, jeez.
Why the hell is Kevin Hart in it?
Oh. They might as well just do GTA 6 the movie. Anyways. I'm sure it'll be a good game if it ever comes out. I can't think of a game that I was looking forward to that got canceled. I can feel some kind of recognition wriggling in my mind, but I can't think of the actual game. So for now, maybe looking at this list will jog our memories. Let's look at some vaporware. Exactly, like Cave Smurf said, it's been on track for a long time. Alright. Super Mario's Wacky Worlds. Super Mario World's successor ended up being scrapped. Nintendo's most iconic franchise has canceled several Mario games over the years, including Super Mario Spikers and Mario's Castle. The unreleased sequel to 1990 Super Mario World looked to be a quirky follow-up to its beloved predecessor. The bizarre prototype for the game would have seen Mario conquering new terrains and exploring real-world settings. It was a strange direction for the franchise, with developers at Nova Logic working tirelessly to bring the game's demo to life. In spite of their ambitious efforts, the game was ultimately canceled due to the poor sales performance of the long-forgotten CDI console. Consoles. Oh, you know, this wasn't one I was looking forward to, but I remember a major upset. I think... I'd be surprised if it's not on this list. Again, I'm going into this blind. But I think, what wasn't it called? Like PT? That horror game that people got to play the demo of and then it just disappeared from console.
It was delisted.
Yeah. And people streamed it. I remember, like, you know, this around the time Markiplier and PewDiePie freaking ruled the internet. And they played it and were like, oh, this could be such a great game. And then it got delisted. Like you said, the full release never came out. Which is sus, but I guess... It's been teasing that it's going to be released for a while, hasn't it?
No.
No? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Could be just a nasty little rumor at best or some wishful thinking. Alright, we're going to scroll down to the next one. Death of Rose. I kind of remember hearing about this one. So the game genre is it's a horror game from Feardemic that was canceled in 2020. I'm gonna bet it has something to do with COVID. The canceled start that over. The canceled horror. I can't talk ever. You know this. This is why I always thought I'd be a great news reporter. Turns out I'm going to be terrible at it if I ever try.
Absolutely not.
I can't read a teleprompter. I can't read words that are right in front of me, apparently.
Ladies and gentlemen, this breaking in, Brittany can't speak. Find out more later on.
Right. The canceled horror title, Death of Rose, promised players a campy, satirical take on the horror genre with plenty of scares. Players have taken on the role of Scott, a young man chasing rumors that a local abandoned high school had become a sacred site for a satanic cult. Scott receives help from his partners via a walkie-talkie as the two take on challenging puzzles and encounter ghoulish monsters. The game's lone developer, Artur Lachowski, canceled the title upon feeling he would not be able to bring the game to life in the way he had envisioned. That's always a shame, but in those cases, it is better to just release nothing instead of release a crappy, underbaked product. That's actually, what was it? There's that Bubsy release. I don't remember if it's come out yet or not, but, Bubsy's getting a new game after, 20 years, because Bubsy 3D was just a horrible, horrible release. One of the worst games ever made, as someone even, say. And they even they made fun of it in the trailer. So remember Bubsy? You love Bubsy. And then they showed some of Bubsy 3D and he went, don't look at it, don't look at it, don't look at it, don't look at it. Yeah. So, okay, so the name Scott and his pretty boy face just made me think, why is no one, especially, it's getting a resurgence in popularity, the early 2000s teen drama, One Tree Hill. Why hasn't that gotten a dating sim yet? Come on.
Nobody really watched it?
It got 9 seasons. What do you mean nobody watched it?
Yeah, and so did fucking Duck Dynasty, and barely any people watched that.
Okay. It's a very specific demographic of people watched that show, but it was popular. It was very, very popular. A very
specific group of people. You're right. The ones that would quack at each other like a bunch of fucking weirdos. Could you imagine? Hey.
Hey, it could be a legitimate form of communication one day. You don't know. Maybe it's...
Fuck off.
Just tell me to fuck off. That's it. I'm only speaking to my friends in duck calls now. I feel like they fucking commit
You're
me
not.
somewhere. No, I'm not.
Exactly.
Ooh, I like that dress. I wish I had the yitties for that dress. Anyways, so this next one...
You could.
with surgery.
Start padding.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It'd have to be a lot of padding and really tight.
What's going to stop you, Brittany?
Not my pride. That's it.
You don't have pride. It's okay.
I mean, yeah. The spiritual successor to Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. The game that put the much acclaimed Sanity system on the map was highly anticipated by its cult following of fans. The game would have been developed by Precursor Games and would have once again been centered on players uncovering the secrets of a mysterious tome and meeting famous historical figures along the way, including the alleged serial killer Countess Elizabeth Bathory. Without the large backing from Nintendo that the first game had enjoyed, the game was delayed indefinitely in 2013 following 2 failed Kickstarter campaigns. If you don't have the money to make the game, then I guess you ain't getting the game. It's like, we have a friend who asked our other friend for family pictures, and we were going to get them done at church, and then it just kind of ended up falling through. And it's nothing personal, but since she never really got back to us, if you don't want to tell us when you're available, I guess you don't get the picture. Sorry, hon. But again, just say again, if they don't have the money to make the game, they can't make the game. Nothing to be done about it. Oh. Oakley dokley. No, sir. No. You go lay down.
Yeah, that's right, rat. Go lay the fuck down. Go get your cheese cube up in that corner, boy.
Do you see
Shut your foo-foo head ass up.
Yeah, I gotta show you the face he's making behind me if you can see it. Oh, he jumped down, never mind. That was funny, though. He was looking like he wants to...
What you gonna do? Bark at me?
He might. He might. He can't do much damage, but he might. Try him.
I ought to slap the piss out of that dog. Let me tell you. Get my taser real good, you know?
We're not Hassan Piker. We're not tasing the dog. Did you see the video from that?
No.
I'll find it and send it to you. It's pretty rough. Anyways, so the next... Oh, I'm a comic genius, and I don't even know it. All right, the next one on the list is The Lord of the Rings, The White Council, an ambitious open-world game set in Middle-earth. Of all the incredible worlds crafted by creative minds over the years, perhaps none is more deserving of a rich open-world treatment than Lord of the Rings. The visionary title, The Lord of the Rings, The White Council, would have treated players to the chance to explore a rich reimagining of Tolkien's world, where they would work to ally themselves with the Honorable White Council. The Lord of the Rings game was put on indefinite hold in 2007 and has sadly been left to fade into memory ever since. And next on the list is actually a game that Kate mentioned in the chat, which is Scalebound, a promise of taking to the skies that never got to soar. What is with these games where you ride on dragons? That do game studios, because I know game developers do game studios just not want us to ride on dragons? And yeah, maybe I'm being a little butthurt about the fact I still haven't played Doom: The Dark Ages yet, but I really want to. I just don't want to clear off all my PlayStation space for it.
Boo-hoo.
Platinum Games' Scalebound was a project originally dreamed up before the studio created the masterpiece that is Bayonetta. The game entered development later on in 2013, promising gamers the ride of a lifetime through a gorgeous open world atop the back of a dragon. Players would have taken on the role of Drew, a young man from the modern day who finds himself in a dangerous and beautiful magical realm known as the Draconis. Sadly, the game never came to fruition due to creative disputes. Truly tragic. Alice Asylum is one I actually have heard of. I have Alice, I think it's called Into Madness. I have it on my Xbox because it's been on my to-play for quite a long time. But I do remember hearing about the sequel that got canceled. That's creepy. I like it. Anywho, the third entry in the acclaimed Alice trilogy was never greenlit in spite of the tenacious efforts of American McGee. Yet its impressive proof of concept design bible makes it clear how much passion the team at Spicy Horse had for the game. And what a tragedy it is that this game never saw the light, alongside other canceled McGee projects like the twisted reimagining of The Wizard of Oz. Come on! Y'all ever see... It was the movie... Or no, it was a miniseries, Tin Man, that was kind of a twisted reimagining. On a scale of 1 to twisted, the most twisted Oz take that I remember would be Return to Oz with Faruja Balk as Dorothy. But other than that, I think, what was it? The one where Mila Kunis was the Wicked Witch was an interesting one. Oz the Great and Powerful, that's the name. But other than that, we could use some more Twisted Oz reimaginings. And if y'all know of any, please let me know. I'd love to do that. So, getting back to Alice, the game would have seen Alice heading back to Wonderland to pair up with her adorable toy rabbit, facing off against her shadow self and tearing through the dark dreams of her enemies, for ultimately founding an orphanage in honor of her deceased family and finally finding happiness. We just don't want orphans to be happy, apparently. That's why we don't have a new Alice game. Oh, I didn't even know this was going to be a thing. I know Star Wars, the Battlefront games are very, well acclaimed and received. They call it the galaxy hopping adventure that was never to be. Star Wars fans have had many promising canceled games to mourn over the years, with the most infamous of these being Star Wars 1313 and the third game in the original Battlefront series. The project was canceled when Disney bought Lucasfilm, meaning that players missed out on the chance to take to the stars once more for fantastic land-based combat and high-energy space battles. The setback by no means killed fans' love. However, the beloved franchise lives on through reboots, and several spin-off titles. Now, oh, right, I literally just said that's what I was looking for, when Disney bought Lucasfilm. Yeah, so when Disney bought Lucasfilm, I don't have a source for this, but I bet it was literally just a cost-cutting measure. Like, alright, what games are not quite in development that we don't want to spend money on? Star Wars Battlefront 3? They already got 2 of them. Slash. Do we need, new animatronics for the Little Mermaid ride at Disney World? Nah, the old ones are fine. Just keep refurbing them. Slash. Like, by the way, the animatronics are bad. That's what I'm getting at. Anyways.
The animatronics do get a bit wonky.
Did you really just make a 5 Nights at Freddy's reference?
Yes, and I'm very happy that you said Five Nights at Freddy's and not FNAF.
I didn't feel like getting yelled at.
Good job. I'm so proud of you.
And number 1 on the list for the most ambitious game that was canceled or never made.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing that you want in your Burger King burger is somebody's foot fungus. Turns out you might just get that. Here we see a video of an essential Burger King employee standing in a box of lettuce.
What the fuck? What are you even talking about?
You've never seen the foot lettuce thing?
No,
oh my god,
send
Brittany.
it to me. What the Burger King.
A Burger King foot lettuce.
So I think the last fast food meme I saw was this TikTok account dedicated to bringing back something from the Taco Bell menu. What was it?
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell menu. As I always said, Taco Bell menu. Taco Bell menu.
Taco Bell menu.
What's that?
What is painted?
What's that? I can't remember what the frickin'. Maybe I'll in the chat now. Let me open up my chat. So, and yes, I'm milking it. I don't know what the top thing is, and I wanna milk it. Hey, Blaze Betty, what's up? It's my girl right there.
What is painted?
Bring back what was that Taco Bell menu item everyone wants to bring back? It's like,
The fuck should I know?
Cylindrical. Well, I know the one I want to come back is the damn Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco. That's what I want back.
Ew. Ew.
You don't like Cool Ranch Doritos?
Ew. Do you want to eat fucking soap? What?
It doesn't taste like soap.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Clearly.
I think I've milked it long enough. The number 1 most ambitious game canceled never made, according to Game Rant, is Silent Hills. Yep, there it is. The haunting legacy of PT lives on. Called it! Hey, who's that guy? A mysterious teaser slithered onto players' screens in 2014 in the form of PT, and to this day, the psychological nightmare is regarded as one of the finest pieces of horror in gaming. Inquisitive fans unlocked the game's secrets to discover that it was, in fact, a playable teaser for Silent Hills. The canceled project would have brought together legends Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro for a game starring The Walking Dead's Norman Reedus. Norman Reedus, that's his name. He's also, was he in Death Stranding and the Boondock Saints as well. This star-studded trio would later reunite, to bring players Death Stranding. I didn't realize Guillermo del Toro had anything to do with Death Stranding. Now I feel I have to play it. The teaser was pulled from the PlayStation Store and is no longer available, making consoles with a copy of the demo installed rare treasures that have historically sold for big bucks. So you got a PS4 with PT on it.
You're a lucky person.
Mm-hmm. To get yourself a nice payday. I wonder real quick if I can find another list of games. Or if it's just the episode, this is the episode, but I just want to take a look. See, Matt agrees with me. Doritos Locos Tacos do not taste like soap. I
It does.
Not the Cool Ranch ones. Do you like the fabulous or the fabulous the nacho cheese flavored ones? At least? That's all, folks.
Do I like which one?
The nacho cheese Doritos.
Yeah, the nacho cheese ones are fine because it doesn't taste like soap.
It does not taste like soap.
It does.
It doesn't. I can't type with these.
What is that
nails.
meme with the Joker?
The little punny?
And he's like, I'm tired of thinking that it does. Whatever.
Oh, it's like, you find that funny? Yes, and I'm tired of pretending like it isn't.
Yes. Yes, that.
That was actually a pretty good movie. Alright, cancel video games. Let's see what the Wikipedia. Ooh, I don't want to do all that. It's too much. Oh, here we go. This is a list from last year. Every video game canceled in 2025. Go through that. Yippee skippy. Aww. Matt agrees with you. He thinks they taste like soap. Unfortunately, it's often a matter of last resort, video game cancellations are unfortunately a reality of the game industry. Let's see. Transformers Reactive. We could have gotten a Transformers game last year. I like Transformers. On January 8th, 2025, it was announced that Transformers Reactivate, an online action game in development at the Tencent-owned Splash Damage, was canceled. A statement shared on the studio's X account did not provide a reason for the cancellation. Go figure. This decision did not come lightly, and it is a difficult time for the studio and our people. We want to take a moment to thank the team who worked on Transformers for their dedication and passion. Okay, here's my bad joke. Is it because they asked Linkin Park to write a song for it and they didn't like it?
No, they asked him to make a song for it and realized that the lead singer was dead.
I mean, they're still technically operating with a new lead singer, but it's not Chester, obviously.
Who the fuck names their child Chester? What the fuck is wrong with people?
Hear me out. Do you know what his last?
No, absolutely not. I'm not hearing you out for nothing.
No, but I was gonna.
Nope.
You don't want to know his last name?
Silence.
Someone in the chat reveal Chester's last name so that Muffin can see it. Let's see.
Immediately banned.
You can't ban people from my chat.
Watch me.
Maybe on Twitch. I think I gave you admin access for Twitch, but not for TikTok.
I'll fucking do it, Brittany.
I know.
Don't test me.
See, on January 16th, 2025, Bloomberg reported Sony had canceled 2 unannounced PlayStation games, a live service project in development at Bend Studio and a live service God of War game in development at Bluepoint Games. Sony confirmed in a separate statement that despite the cancellations, neither Bend Studio nor Bluepoint Games would be shut down, and that Sony would work with the studios to determine their next projects. And yet again, there were not any reasons for the cancellation reported. It says that, however, that the decisions may have been related to Sony's previous efforts to downsize its live service plans. PlayStation had previously shuttered Concord developer Firewalk Studio and canceled other live service projects such as Naughty Dog's The Last of Us multiplayer game, a rumored Spider-Man Online game, a live service Twisted Metal game, and a Destiny spin-off called Payback. No Destiny for you, except for what's already out. Let's see, we got January 22nd, 2025. Extremely OK Games announced that it had canceled Earthblade, a 2D platformer meant to be a follow-up of its celebrated platformer Celeste. The news of the cancellation came 3 years after Earthblade was first revealed at the 2022 Game Awards. You know, that was the case for this first Transformers game, too. I guess 2022 is just an unlucky year for the Game Awards. Anyway, sorry. The studios... Oh, hear me out. In a blog post explaining the cancellation, Extremely OK Games revealed the decision to cancel Earthblade was made in December 2024 following a disagreement between members of the studio and a former art director over the IP rights to Celeste. In the aftermath of the dispute, the team evaluated the state of Earthblade and decided it wasn't as far along as one would expect after such a protracted development process. So they were dragging their ass, dragging their feet. It happens, but, if you drag your ass and drag your feet, you might get left behind, and so will your game. The studio said it's now prototyping again and exploring at our own pace and trying to rediscover game development in a manner closer to how we approached it at Celeste's or Tower Fall's inception. Football Manager 25 was canceled. It's the first time the annual sports sim has skipped a release in its 21-year history. It was delayed twice prior to the official cancellation, and the decision to end development ultimately came when developer Sports Interactive concluded it would not achieve the standard required to release the game, even with the adjusted timeline. The studio specifically cited issues with the overarching player experience and interface. Sports Interactive is expected to resume the series with the release of Football Manager 26 later this year. Woo!
Woo!
Got a Wonder Woman game. Announced in February 2025. Oh no, the cancellation was announced in February 2025. Monolith Productions is getting shut. Well, this was a year ago. Was shut down. Wonder Woman would have been the studio's follow-up to its acclaimed Middle Earth series, and was expected to utilize its patented Nemesis system. The decision came from parent company publisher Warner Bros. Amidst a corporate restructuring. In a statement, a Warner Bros. Spokesperson said, "Our hope was to give players and fans the highest quality experience possible for the iconic character, and unfortunately this is no longer possible with our strategic priorities." Following Wonder Woman's cancellation, comic writer Gail Simone, who worked on the project, said the now canceled game was gorgeous and expansive, adding, "Monolith had made sure it had WW and DC lore on every aspect of the game." And that was first announced at the 2021 Game Awards. They're waiting 4 years and you don't get nothing. I have to wonder how much of the cancellation had to do with the bomb that was the Wonder Woman sequel.
A lot. Had to have.
So, let's see, we're also going to... Yeah?
Titanfall. Don't even get me started.
Oh, no.
I miss Titanfall so much.
Oh, no. So
Titanfall is what Apex Legends wish they could be.
Yeah.
But, Titanfall was 20 times better.
Yep, as Muffin is raving about, Titanfall is a fan-favorite FPS series that launched as a tentpole console exclusive for Microsoft's Xbox One in 2014. The multi-platform sequel, released in 2016, was lauded for its addition of a single-player story, which IGN named the second-best FPS campaign of all time. Which the first one, obviously, being Halo, so, if you're right behind Halo, you must be a good game. I heard about this one, too. I can't believe... I didn't know anything about this, and I don't know how I feel about that animation style, so I'll watch that teaser trailer later. But yeah, I do remember this getting canceled.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, Kingdom Hearts... Look, Kingdom Hearts 4 is still happening, Muffin. We are still getting more Kingdom Hearts.
Fuck.
It's on track. It's getting developed. It's being made.
God.
Square Enix canceled Kingdom Hearts Missing Link on May 14th, 2025. The planned mobile game was set to be an action RPG that told a brand new Kingdom Hearts story and would utilize Pokemon Go-like GPS mechanics. Oh, I don't care if it's a mobile game. In a statement from Square Enix, Missing Link was canceled once it was determined that it would be difficult to offer a service that players would find satisfactory over a long period of time. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link was announced alongside Kingdom Hearts 4 in April 2022. As part of the cancellation announcement, Square assured fans development of the next mainline Kingdom Hearts is ongoing. As it has been for the last 4 years now. And will probably be for the next 4 years. It'd be like that. Kingdom Hearts releases are crazy. Battle Aces. I don't know anything about this. An action-focused real-time strategy game called Battle Aces was canceled on May 23rd, 2025. It was in development for PC and is set to be developer Uncapped Games' debut release. Battle Aces represented a bold vision, our attempt to reimagine real-time strategy for a new generation, the studio wrote on Steam. We set out to create something fast, tactical, and approachable while still delivering the depth that makes RTS special. I'm bad at RTS, so this is no love lost here. And development was stopped due to the returns from early testing not being strong enough to support continued development. You can't sell the game. I remember when this got canceled. We talked about this a bit. The second comics-based game canceled last year was EA's Black Panther. The cancellation, announced on May 28, 2025, came alongside the closure of Cliffhanger Games, which was developing Black Panther as its first project. Speaking of the cancellation and accompanying layoffs, EA said the decision was made to sharpen our focus and put our creative energy behind the most significant growth opportunities. Black Panther was planned as a single-player open-world game that was led by Kevin Stevens, former studio head of the now-shuttered Monolith Productions. Cliffhanger was also comprised of veteran game developers who previously worked on titles like Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, Halo Infinite, God of War, and Call of Duty. Black Panther was announced in July 2023 and was in development as part of EA's multi-game deal with Marvel. EA said Black Panther's cancellation hasn't affected the structure of the deal and will still develop at least 3 Marvel games, beginning with EA Motive's Iron Man. Hightail, I heard about Hightail. I like that monster design. That's pretty cool. Let's see. A Minecraft-inspired sandbox game was canceled alongside the closure of developer Hypixel Studios. What's this one? Perfect Dark reboot was canceled because of layoffs. Everwild was canceled with Perfect Dark because of layoffs. ZeniMax's new MMO was canceled due to layoffs. Jesus Christ.
Everything's just being canceled due to layoffs.
Yeah, the Blackbird development team was laid off in conjunction with the cancellation, so. 2 games from Dying Light developer Techland. Let's see. Game development was never a straight line. Okay, no jobs were cut due. So this one they just decided not to make it. There's no real explanation for this one. Contraband. Oh, wait a minute. I remember. Yes, I'm 17 or older. Calm down. I think I'm going to turn the sound off, but hang on a minute. Oh, I didn't realize this got canceled. I thought we saw this trailer a while ago, and this actually looks pretty fun, I thought. Just a teaser trailer, but still. Anyways, yeah, I remember why did that get canceled? Avalanche confirmed active development has now stopped on Contraband while we evaluate the project's future, though it fell short of making the cancellation official. Announced by Xbox at E3 2021, Contraband was to be set within a 1970s smuggler's paradise. Development went quiet for the next 4 years, and no further gameplay or story details were revealed prior to its cancellation. Well, that's a bummer.
To be fair, think about why these games are getting canceled. Poor management. People are just being laid off. So overall, it has to do with money.
Yep.
So bigger companies are like, what's the best way we can make money by not losing money?
Yeah.
Get rid of everybody that is expendable.
Mm-hmm.
That's just unfortunately how it is.
Exactly. And, not every game that's ever been conceived should be made or has been made, but yeah, some of these reasons for cancellation suck, but they happen. And I want to know what y'all think. What is the best game that never was? Let us know on all of our socials here at Linktree/GFA Entertainment, where you'll find our GFAP links, plus mine, plus Muffins. It's all there. And if you want to see me stream games that have actually been released, you can find all my streaming at BritRochelle.com or BritRochelle.card.co. I remembered.
You can find me at Linktree/MuffinSincere, where I also play games that are released, but yet I'm just cooler.
And you're generally better at gaming. I'm just cuter.
If you want to watch a stream where the person isn't dying 300 times...
Hey, if you're watching my Halo streams, it was 555.
Exactly. So that's half of 1,000. I died probably 4 times. On Legendary.
In the Halo campaign?
Yes. When I first played it.
That's an achievement. I'm proud of you.
That's just a skill issue on your end, woman.
100. With that said, thank you so much for watching and or listening to another episode of Ginger Force Apocalypse, the podcast. Keep fapping, folks.